Randy Baruh here from the Corcoran Group with the top 5 things you need to know to sell your home in New York City. One of the most important things when thinking of selling your home here in New York is hiring the right agent. You want to find an agent who's experienced, who knows the building that you're living in, who knows the neighborhood that you're living in, and can speak intelligently about your building, the neighborhood, and most importantly, has a track record of success. You don't want to find some green person who's never even heard of your building and doesn't even know where your neighborhood is located. Another important factor when hiring the right agent is trustworthiness. You want to find an agent who you can trust, who has integrity, who says what they mean and means what they say and is not afraid to pull punches. You don't want an agent who's just going to sugarcoat everything and always tell you what you want to hear. You want to find an agent who's going to tell you the truth, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and who's available to chat with you to address any concerns that might come up along the way. You also want to find an agent who has a marketing plan that is personalized, strategic, and will help you sell your home for the most money in the quickest period of time. You don't want someone who's just going to sit on their heels and wing it until your home sells. You want to find someone who's out there and who's proactive, who's finding buyers for you, and who is working on your behalf 24/7. When listing your home for sale, you want to find out the best time to sell. Real estate is very seasonal, and there are certain times of year that are better than others. The spring market, for example, is typically very, very busy. With more homes on the market, more buyers looking for homes, that means there's also more competition. You want to make sure that your property stands out from the rest of the pack. In the winter, there's going to be much less people looking for homes, much less properties on the market, and that might affect pricing. But the serious buyers are the ones that are looking in a snowstorm. So always think about strategically putting your home on the market at the best time when there's going to be the most interest, the most activity, and you can get the most money for your home. One of the most important aspects of selling your home in New York City is pricing. Pricing is both an art and a science, and you want to find an agent who's able to do all of the due diligence and understand the comps in your building and the surrounding buildings, as well as your neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhoods, so that they can have a good read on trends and where homes are trading at the time of sale. If your home is priced at a number where the market thinks it's high, you might think you're going to get a higher number, but you might just get less people through the door and have your home sit on the market for much longer. If your home is priced near the more competitive end of the range, you might think you're going to end up with a lower number, but you might get an auction-like frenzy and achieve a sales price that you never even thought possible. The most important thing is to price at a number that helps you achieve your goals and get you to the next stage of your real estate journey. When listing your home for sale in New York City, you want to know your building. Are there any restrictions on showings? Are there certain days of the week that you're allowed to do open houses and not do open houses? Does your building allow pets? Cats and dogs maybe, but do they allow birds? Many buildings in New York City don't because of the chirping. You want to find out every single thing about your building before you put your home on the market to make sure that the process runs smoothly and everybody is on the same page and understands what your building requirements are. When getting your home ready for sale here in New York City, preparation is key. A few things to consider are decluttering and deep cleaning. You don't want the buyers entering your home to smell last night's meal of burgers and pickles. It's not very appetizing. A fresh coat of paint always helps open up a space and make it feel bright and welcoming. You also want to make any minor repairs. You don't want buyers walking in and seeing a broken cabinet or a cracked window. Staging is also incredibly important when selling your home. It'll make the buyer feel like the home is theirs. It'll make your home feel new and special. It's almost like putting a bow on the top of a beautifully wrapped present. And who doesn't like bows? Many thanks for joining me today. If you liked the video, give us a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below or shoot me a DM and I'll get right back to you. And if you'd like any help buying, selling, renting, or investing in New York City, you know who to call.